Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 is finally here. And over here I have 40mm silver version. Inside the box we get our watch. Also very nice quality straps. As well as our magnetic charger here. As well as your warranty card and also a bunch of manuals. We also get a brand new strap mechanism. And the design of this watch looks way better than I actually imagined. And this is what the watch looks like on my wrist. I do have fairly small wrists, and this smaller 40mm version fits absolutely great for me. And also we have very nice always on display as well on this watch. And overall, when it comes to style and design, the new Galaxy Watch 8 looks absolutely amazing. Definitely when you actually look at the pictures online on this watch, they do not really do justice basically to this watch, and it looks way better actually in real life. So yeah, the new design really is a very welcome change on the new Galaxy Watch 8. Also, you see, we even have very decent water protection as well on this watch. And also on the top we have sapphire glass display as well, just like on the previous Galaxy watches. Also the strap quality on this watch this year also is incredibly nice. First we have very nice metal buckle over here, a bunch of ridges on the inner part of the strap. And also we get very nice soft touch feel on the strap as well, and these accents as well, just like we had on the past Galaxy Watch 7. And next, when it comes to price, Samsung has some insane deals this year. By the full disclaimer, I actually purchased this watch myself with my own money, unlike others. However, Samsung actually sent me some extra special discount links that you can use to get this watch much cheaper. So I have $50 discount link in the description that you can use to get this smaller guy essentially for only like $300. Also, if you use a special discount link, you can also receive enhanced trade-in deals. So for example, you can get this smaller guy, which I have over here, for literally only like $100 if, for example, maybe you trade in your older Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. For the Galaxy Watch 6, when I checked, basically they were giving $150 back. So again, for this price, I think that's absolutely insane value for money. By the way, if you actually decide to purchase this watch using those special discount links, you actually had to purchase it only in 30 minutes after you click the link, otherwise your discount will expire. So again, maybe click those links only when you are actually ready to purchase a watch. Next, when it comes to upgrades, probably the biggest change actually on the Galaxy Watch 8 easily in the design. If you compare to the past Galaxy Watch 7, 6, 5 and 4, then again those 4 watches really were pretty much identical in every single way when it came to the design. But again, on this finally we actually get a brand new design. And not only that, but also basically the dimensions are also actually better on this new guy. So it's also much thinner, and when I actually wear this watch it feels way more comfortable than the previous Galaxy Watch 7 or 6. And this is what both look like on my wrist. As you can see, the form factor definitely is much better on this new guy. The seat definitely sits way more flush on you, and not only it provides a better comfort basically than the past ones, but also the heart rate accuracy also will be significantly better, because again you simply have much better fit on this Galaxy Watch 8 compared to the 7, 6, 5 and 4. Also, let's check out how the new redesigned operating system looks like and all the new health features that we actually get only on this watch. First, if I swipe up, you can definitely see that these apps look slightly different now. So yeah, and they look mega impressive. If I swipe down, probably looks very similar over here. And if I swipe like this, so you see we actually have completely new design for these tiles, and you see they are actually categorized basically. And yeah, the new system definitely looks absolutely amazing on this watch. As you see, we even have these new features here. So the AIG's index was available on the past Galaxy Watch 7, but we also get this new antioxidant index. So essentially, when we actually launch this, we can take our thumb over here, press on the sensor over here, and essentially it will measure this value, which gives you indication basically of basically how good is your basically like food that you are eating, I guess. So you see when actually measured, it says mine is quite pathetic. So again, definitely I need to improve. So again, it's absolutely amazing that we actually get this feature on this watch. So definitely I need some work on this one. Also on this watch we get this new vascular load function. Essentially, if you actually wear your watch at night while you sleep, this watch can measure basically the condition of your basically arteries, so basically the blood vessels, which is absolutely insane. So if you want maybe read about it more, you can basically maybe pause the video here. Okay, so simply feel free to pause. Again, it's absolutely ridiculous we get such feature on a watch. Also, this watch gets this new running coach feature as well. Essentially, if you wear your watch and take a 12-minute run, this watch will simply analyze basically how capable you are actually, and then create a dedicated training plan especially for you, so you can improve. Also, it will simply tell you basically how you can improve yourself and basically get better results. So it's absolutely awesome. We finally get such feature on this watch as well. Also on this watch we get greatly improved sleep tracking as well, and we get a dedicated sleep couch as well. So this watch can also kind of give you idea basically when basically would be the best time for you to go sleep to get the best recovery essentially, and it will give you basically various tips as well about your sleep. So again, even sleep tracking has been improved on this watch as well. When it comes to hardware improvements compared to the past Galaxy Watch 7, the Galaxy Watch 8 actually is very similar. But if you compare this watch versus maybe Galaxy Watch 6, 5 or even the 4, then there's absolutely massive difference. The CPU of the 8 versus maybe 6 I have over here is literally like 3 times, so again like 3 times more powerful CPU, as well as more RAM, better storage, also wireless charging speeds are improved. But again, so if you are maybe upgrading from the Galaxy Watch 7, then again the changes would be like very similar. When it comes to the screen, however, there is absolutely massive difference between the Galaxy Watch 8 and the previous ones. As you can see, the screen is definitely way more punchier. Also the brightness is 3000 nits this year, which is absolutely insane. When it comes to visibility in very bright direct sunlight, as you can see, it's also excellent. On this watch we also obviously get a speaker and also a microphone, which we can use to make and receive calls. Also, by the way, we can also play our music on the loudspeaker as well. When it comes to the quality for the calls, from what I saw, basically it's actually very decent. So definitely if you actually pay a bit more for the version with the LTE of the Galaxy Watch 8, you can definitely use this essentially like a mini smartphone, which is absolutely insane. As you hear, definitely the speaker also is very nice on this watch, and if I compare speaker of my older Galaxy Watch, then definitely this has got a bit better clarity. So speaker also is very decent. When it comes to the battery life, also it's actually improved over the past Galaxy Watch 7. As you see, basically the device is much slimmer actually than the other past Galaxy Watches, but actually they have managed to even stuff in like bigger battery in this watch, which is absolutely awesome. So we get 325 milliamp hours in this smaller guy, and that is I think like 8% like larger than on the past Galaxy Watch 7. So again, even though we have a smaller and slimmer device, we actually get a larger battery inside. Also, not only that, but also from what I heard, the operating system power efficiency also has been greatly improved with this new redesign essentially. So in real life, I suspect you might probably get like maybe like 20% better battery compared to the past Galaxy Watch 7. If you are upgrading maybe from something older, maybe like 4, 5 or 6, so definitely the battery improvement will be absolutely massive for you. As again, we actually have that very power efficient CPU in this watch as well. By the way, after a couple of weeks, I will release a full battery test after actually use this watch for a bit more, and then I will tell you how it actually is in real life. But again, I suspect you will probably need to charge this watch every 2 to 3 days, depending on how you use. If you use it like more heavy, so again, you might even actually need to top it up pretty much every single day, just like on the past Galaxy watches. And in my opinion, really, this is probably the biggest negative still about the Galaxy Watch 8. The battery life, simply if you compare to maybe something like a Garmin watch, again, in my opinion, it's absolutely pathetic. So again, on a Garmin really or any other watch basically of this type, you can easily get like well over 2 weeks, but again on this maybe only like 2 or 3 days with like normal actual usage. And obviously if you also use your always on display, it will be even less. But when it comes to more negatives, just like the past Galaxy Watch 7, this watch also appears can't use a wireless power sharing. So if you have like a Samsung phone that has reverse wireless charger, so you see what happens when I actually place it on. So you see it starts to charge, but it says this charger is actually not compatible basically with your watch. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it also doesn't work, unlike maybe on the Galaxy Watch 6, 5 or 4. When it comes to GPS, we also get very nice upgrade over the past Galaxy watches, and on this watch we get dual band GPS. So let's see how long it actually takes to lock on. So you see, okay, so literally a bit under 5 seconds to fully lock on in urban area. How cool is that? If you compare the GPS lock times and also accuracy versus maybe same price Garmin, then I find it performs pretty much the same really. So again, the GPS definitely is very good on the Galaxy Watch 8, because on the older Galaxy Watch, again, it wasn't really their strong point. But I see on this Galaxy Watch 8, actually the GPS is very decent. Also, if I compare the GPS of the Galaxy Watch versus my slightly older Apple Watch, also I find the lock times actually way better on the Galaxy Watch. But again, I actually do not have the latest Apple Watch, so it's like few generations older. When it comes to heart rate accuracy, as you see, they are also pretty much identical. So I climbed up basically a heavy flight of stairs just now to get my heart rate up. As you see, they pretty much perform identically. Also, when I walk with these outdoors and basically look at my data after finishing, again, the results are pretty much identical. Also, the responsiveness also is pretty decent on the Galaxy Watch 8, and also for, I guess, some heat exercise, also this would be very decent. And if you compare the Galaxy Watch 8 versus previous 7, then definitely probably the heart rate performance would be better on this watch due to that like better fit basically that we get on this watch. So I think that actually has worked quite decently for them. And definitely, yeah, basically when it comes to fit, if you actually like shake my arm, again, it pretty much stays like completely flat on you, and you will get fairly decent readings when actually using this watch. However, the better fit on this watch obviously comes with a slight drawback, and that is we simply get like completely new strap design on this watch. So if you basically want to use your past straps, so maybe from the Galaxy Watch 7 or 6 or 5, so on this one, so again, as you see, it's actually not possible, and you see we have completely completely different strap locking mechanism here. And overall, is the new Galaxy Watch 8 actually worth it, and should you maybe get one? Well, yep, I can highly suggest this watch, because not only we get top of the line build quality, sapphire glass, also mega nice and comfortable strap on this watch, really decent sensors, also like fairly decent battery for Wear OS watch. The display is absolutely amazing, so it's very punchy, very bright this year, so definitely the display is way better actually on this watch. watch than on my previous Galaxy watches. Also, the responsiveness of this watch is absolutely insane. So in pretty much like basically any menu, this watch is absolutely battery smooth. Also, you see when you check the design, really it's top class this year, so they have actually overdone themselves, I think. Also, like decent music storage over here, so decent amount of exercise, running coach, sleep coach, and all of those, yeah, basically the new features: antioxidant index, AIGs, vascular load. So again, if you actually want to get these features on other watches, it's really pretty much impossible to get them. Obviously, we also get the full Wear OS system where we can see our Google Maps, maybe Gmail, watch some YouTube videos, even access internet. So yeah, when it comes to features, this watch really is probably the best in the world. Again, if you also compare the build quality, then again, I think this really has the best build quality out of any like smartwatch. Because again, maybe on Garmin watch at similar price, the build quality is usually plastic. Again, we actually do not get like sapphire glass, and those watches simply like wear down very fast. And same for Apple Watch as well. So for example, if I actually check my Apple Watch, you see basically how scratched it is. But on this Galaxy Watch with sapphire glass, again, the build quality really is top notch. You can easily use this watch for a few years and it will still look pretty much brand new. And again, if you want to get insanely good deal on the Galaxy Watch 8, simply check out the special discount link in the description. That will give you instant extra $50 off your purchase on the official Samsung website if you follow that link. But again, basically, if you actually click that link, you actually have to be very fast because you have only 30 minutes time limit after you actually click the link. After that, basically the discount will actually go off. So again, maybe simply decide if you actually want and then basically use that. Again, also those enhanced trading deals are also absolutely insane. So basically I checked, you can pretty much trade in any like Samsung Galaxy Watch. So maybe like Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, 5, 6, and even older stuff as well for like very decent like rates. So again, it's like enhanced basically if you actually follow the special discount link. For the 6, again, it's like I think like 150, for the 7, 200 at the moment. But again, you have to simply check out those deals for yourself. And essentially, if you can get this watch for this price, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculously cool watch. By the way, if you want to see more videos about the Galaxy Watch 8, I'll be releasing at least 10 different videos about the Galaxy Watch 8 in the next week. Also tips and tricks videos, so if you want to see all of them, basically, make sure to also subscribe. Good luck, everyone.